We will chant the mantra from Samaveda. Samaveda has two Upanishads, Chandogya and Talavakara Upanishads. Both of them have the same invocation prayer. It's a broad meaning of this one. Apyayantu mamangani. Apya means Vyapya, one who pervades everywhere. Enter into me. Enter into me means one who pervades everywhere. I need not have to say that he's not there. Enter into me means may I be aware of his presence within. With this one, may I be blessed with good expression, good hearing. May I hear always the good things. May I be able to see always good things. And may I be able to do the pranayama properly, breathing be proper. May all the limbs be infused with energy. With this infused energy, with this extra energy, may I dive deep into the contemplation of Upanishads. And in this process, in the study of Upanishads, the truth is hidden deep within the Upanishad. I should have a stamina to go deeper. It's only the superficial if I read. It's many times I lose interest. In this process, may I never deny the existence of God. May the God never forsake me. May the good harmony between us should be there. And as long as I continue dive deep into the self-study, all the virtues mentioned in the scriptures come and repose in me. May all the virtues come and repose in me. May the peace be in me. May the peace be around me. May the peace be everywhere. Om Apyayantu.
Om Apyayantu.
Mamangani.
Mamangani.
Vakprana.
Vakprana.
Chakshu.
Chakshu.
Shrotram.
Shrotram.
Athobalam.
Athobalam.
Indriyani cha sarvani.
Indriyani cha sarvani.
Sarvam Brahmopanishadam.
Sarvam Brahmopanishadam.
Maham Brahma nirakuryat.
Maham Brahma nirakuryat.
Mama Brahma nirakarot.
Mama Brahma nirakarot.
Anirakaranam astu.
Nirakaranam astu.
Anirakaranam me astu.
Nirakaranam me astu.
Tadatmani nirate.
Tadatmani nirate.
Ya Upanishadsu.
Ya Upanishadsu.
Te mai santu.
Te mai santu.
Ya Upanishadsu dharmaste.
Ya Upanishadsu dharmaste.
Mai santu.
Mai santu.
Te mai santu.
Te mai santu.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
The last week and week before, we covered the first chapter of Gheranda Samhita in a nutshell, and previously we covered the first chapter of Hatha Yoga Pradipika. In the second chapter of Hatha Yoga Pradipika, it talks about mere doing the kriyas, mere doing the asanas and pranayamas. It won't help. We have to change our lifestyle. We have to change our lifestyle to purify the nadis properly. Otherwise, it will have a limited benefit. To get the full benefit, we have to change our lifestyle. We have to follow yama and niyama. It's a yama and niyama. It's covered in depth in the second chapter of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Patanjali Yoga Sutra, it has 8-limbed practice. It is called as Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga starts with, it's a 8-level practice: yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana and samadhi. It's a 8-level. It's a practice. The ground rule is set in yama and niyama. Yama and niyama, it's a ground rule. Yama generally talks about the principles we have to adopt when we are dealing with the world. And niyama, the principles we have to apply onto ourselves. It is called as niyama. Yama, rules I have to apply when I am dealing with the others, and niyama for myself. And yama and niyama, that in nutshell it says our lifestyle, it has to change. It's a lifestyle that it's one of the principles of the lifestyle. May we always hear the good things. May we always hear the auspicious things. May we always hear the noble things. That we have to hear the always good things. It's when we at work also, it's many employers, they put their employees down. You are not useful. You are worthless, always hears that it stunts the growth of that person. At home also, we tell our children, you are useless. Slowly that child thinks, yes, I am useless. That it limits the growth of the child. It's always hear the positive, always hear the good things. Then the real awakening happens. In England, one lady, through her pregnancy, every day she was telling the child, baby in the body, in her, that you will be a great orator, you will be successful in the life. When you come out, you will be great. Every day she was telling that child inside. When the child was born, at the age of 6, that boy, he was the MC of in the conducted the whole event, in the big event, he was an MC. It's a great orator. It is an example. It's right from childhood. If you keep saying you are good, if you are an employer, also make sure that your employees never condemn them. That inspire them. It helps in blossoming their personality. In the Yama and Niyama also talks about this. We always look for the outer prosperity. Everything, it's a news media. Everyone, glorifies the person who is outer prosperity. But it's Yama and Niyama says it's not only that one. Inside, here prosperity should be there. If the inner prosperity doesn't happen, outer prosperity has no meaning. We have seen many places, billionaires, they are committing suicide. They feel lacking here. It's an inner awakening should happen, inner blossoming should happen, then only there is a meaning for life. If the inner blossoming is not happening, outer prosperity has no meaning. That is in a nutshell, it's a Yama and Niyama. In Yama and Niyama, Yama has 5 principles and Niyama has 5 principles. Together it is called as 10-point program. 5 Yama, 5 Niyama, 10-point program. And Yama starts with Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya and Aparigraha. Ahimsa talks about, in Mahabharata, it says that Yasmat Gajapati is Anyani Padani Antarbhavati. Yasyaham Gajapati. Gajapati means elephant footprint. It's an elephant footprint is so big, Anyani Padani. It's whatever animal is there, you can easily put that footprint within elephant's footprint. It's Antarbhavati. Anyani Padani Antarbhavati. That is so big. If you are established in Ahimsa, you are established in all the dharmas in the life. It says Ahimsa. It also says Ahimsa Paramo Dharmaha. It's a best of the dharmas is Ahimsa. It's Ahimsa that if you are established in Ahimsa, you are established in all the other dharmas. It's in Ahimsa first of all, that Ahimsa means troubling others. If you are doing the troubling others, it troubles you also. It's a principle of yoga, principle of Ahimsa. Whatever you do, it affects you. First of all, make sure that it's a peace within. Peace should be there. And we can, whatever food we are eating, there is also we got to be mindful. Everything has an energy. Everything has a positive energy and a negative energy. So eat something which is conducive for the mind. It says whatever food we are eating, food is not just a inert material. There is a energy in that one. It says, Chandogya Upanishad says that Upanishad, the invocation prayer we chanted, the food, gross food we are eating, grossest of the food has 3 parts, grossest of the food comes out as a stool, and the mid part of the food, what we are eating, it goes to our muscles. The fine part of the food, fine energy goes to the mind, and what we eat, it has an effect on our mind. If you go to any dietitian says, you eat this one, it has so many vitamins, so many nutrients, so many protein, and they give all the analysis, but they limit only to the outer part. But what they say, many food, it is good, but yoga says, physically it may be good, but do you know what effect it has on the mind? You have to be mindful of that one. Mind is also important. It's a food which is conducive to the mind. It is good for your sadhana. It's a talking for the yoga people that you got to take such a food. It doesn't stunt the growth of your mind. It should expand your mind. For example, that one student, she bought a fish can, and we'll check the energy in that one. And from the road, I got a beer can here, and it went through some rain cycle also. It was raining when I picked up, and I have here some onion and some fruit. And there is an energy in each of these ones that for us it's we eat mechanically, that we don't care what it goes in. So someone was saying that I don't care, that whatever I feel like I eat. My body tells me what to eat, I eat. But we'll check the energy. In the yoga text, in the scriptures it takes, there are food, 3 classifications. One is sattvic, pure food, good for the mind. One is a dynamic food, rajasic food. One is tamasic food, dull food. It's a dull food. It stunts the growth of your mind, puts you into laziness, letharginess. We can check the energy. We'll show you the energy. This is a pendulum. We'll use the pendulum. It's everything like electrons orbit around the nucleus clockwise. Moon orbits around the earth clockwise. Earth orbits around the solar system, sun in the clockwise. In the whole universe in motion. And when we go to the temple, we go around the temple clockwise. Clockwise means that is called as pradakshina. Pradakshina, we are keeping the object always on our right. That is called as pradakshina. And we'll check whether going around the clockwise means in tune with the nature. If it is going against the anti-clockwise, it is going against the nature, and it is not good for the body. That is a pendulum. With the practice, you also can try it at home. I am not moving my fingers. This is tamasic, rajasic, and sattvic, and there is a fish can also is there. We'll check. It's a beer can. I'm not moving. Can see that big anti-clockwise movement is there. Big anti-clockwise movement. And when I come near the onion, some people they say I can't cook without onion. And see, this also negative, but not as negative as the beer can. It's a lesser. And here, when I go towards the food, it goes other way. It's a clockwise. And this fish, it is also, it's a bigger negative like a beer can. See this how big it is going, that you can pick up the energy. That what energy, it has an effect on the mind. Be mindful of what you are eating, because if you are not looking after that one, you are doing a ahimsa to yourself. You are doing a damage to yourself. And other day one student asked in yoga nidra, when we are doing the yoga nidra, it's why I say that expand your awareness 12 inches around your body, around your physical frame. Why it should not be? It's infinite. And I would like Brijesh, you want to come here? Sit here.
Facing you?
No, sit, face the camera. Sit. Every person, we also have an aura in the temple. Around the statue, they put an aura that behind the head, representing the aura. Everyone has an aura. In Purusha Sukta says, Atyatishta Dashangulam. In the old text is Atyatishta Dvadashangulam. Our personality, our aura expands beyond us by 12 inches. Everyone's aura. See this, Brijesh is sitting. His aura, we can feel that one. If I move my hand up, say nearly about a foot high. So, thank you. Yeah, you can pick up the aura. If you are sitting in the meditation also, when you are sitting in the meditation, it is said not to sit too close. If I am sitting, touching other person, my aura, it touches the aura of the other person. If the other person has a negative vibration, or it disturbs my meditation. So at least this side 12 inches, this side 12 inches. Make sure that you are sitting about at least 2 feet apart, so that that person's aura doesn't affect me. It's a aura that it's a principle in meditation also. When you are sitting, so make sure that you sit a bit apart, so that that person's aura doesn't affect you. If it is a sattvic person, it can sit close to you, but you don't know in a public place, in a meditation. Generally, that sit bit apart, it helps in your meditation. This is in Ahimsa in principle. We will dive deep into the Ahimsa next week. Ahimsa and Satya, Asteya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. We will cover that one next week. Thank you. Lie down on your